So as we saw today, Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers are ready to bake the entire NFC playoff field. Happy New Year's Day, everybody. 42 days until Super Bowl 57. The last NFC championship won at Arizona at Glendale was in Super Bowl 42. Happy New Year's. 42 days until the Super Bowl. The NFC will win the Super Bowl this year. I'm convinced the Eagles are falling off the cliff. The Eagles have lost their wings. I think the NFL wanted the Saints to win today to make home field very interesting. It keeps it interesting for another week. It keeps home field scenarios alive for another week. The Eagles have an excuse to play in week 18. Uh, the quarterback is still hurt. Jalen Hurts still hurt. Question marks. The right tackle Lane Johnson is hurt. A lot of question marks with the Eagles right now, as we've seen how they play over the last few weeks. Uh, Injuries make or break you at any point in the season. As we saw with Lane Johnson and Jalen Hurts, you know, there are some valid question marks about the Eagles right now. Jalen Hurts could be playing hurt in the divisional round of the postseason. A young guy like that, a huge layoff, 2 weeks, could look very skittish, could look very sluggish against the Green Bay Packers because Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady are ready to smoke this playoff field. Now, don't underestimate the ability of white supremacy to prevail in the postseason. Tom Brady is God. Aaron Rodgers is God. If you're Dak Prescott, you're not allowed to beat God. You're not allowed to beat the so-called white goat quarterbacks. If you're Jalen Hurts, you're not supposed to beat Tom Brady. You're not supposed to beat Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers has to be goaded above Dak Prescott and Jalen Hurts forever. Tom Brady has to be goaded against Dak Prescott and Jalen Hurts forever. These two dudes will not beat Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady. Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers will be established as goated over Dak Prescott and Jalen Hurts for eternity because they couldn't beat them in the postseason. And so the 49ers held on against the Raiders today. The 49ers have the number 2 seed. Aaron Rodgers has booked his ticket back home to the Bay Area. He gets one more crack against the 49ers. The Green Bay Packers, elite pass defense, rookie quarterback, interceptions will be thrown. Interceptions will give the Packers field position. The Packers run the ball. The physical ball control style kind of offense. That's what it is. Aaron Rodgers ain't in a way being finesse has hurt the Packers, but you have to run the ball in the postseason. Tom Brady and company are back. I have not paid attention to how much the running game is doing, but Tom Brady against the Cowboys, against a very sluggish Cowboys team, Tom Brady's on to the divisional round of the postseason. Tom Brady against the New York Giants. The New York Giants will absolutely win. The Vikings are falling off the mountain. They got slaughtered. They held on. The Giants crushed the Colts. The Giants will be ready for another crack at the Minnesota Vikings. And we know Aaron Rodgers winning back home. He's going to finally beat the 49ers. 1-4 in the postseason against the 49ers, chasing that 14th championship. And so Vince Lombardi, his only playoff loss to the Eagles. That's why the Packers are faced off against the Eagles. The Packers will beat the number 2 and number 1 seed in the NFC. The Packers will beat Tom Brady in the NFC Championship game. Tom Brady only beat the Cowboys. He only beat the Giants. The Giants. The Giants. Did you see the London game? The Green Bay Packers have got the edge. Tom Brady beat Aaron Rodgers twice when he won Super Bowl 55. Ditto. A road win at Lambeau for Tom Brady. Now, the tables have turned. Aaron Rodgers wins away. Aaron Rodgers wins both matchups. Rodgers and Brady will be tied 3-3 when it's all said and done. Aaron Rodgers has come back because he will get his scripted win against Brady after Brady got his scripted win against Rodgers. 9 straight playoff wins. 9 straight wins to end the year. Packers and Chiefs. State Farm Super Bowl. State Farm commercial. Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes, even Andy Reid is involved with these State Farm commercials. Eagles Chiefs is a juicy matchup. But the Eagles are falling off the cliff, and I don't underestimate the ability of the NFL to cater to its white supremacist agenda. If you're a black quarterback like Prescott and Hurts, you're never ever going to beat Rodgers or Brady. It's going to be Brady and Rodgers. Rodgers is done. He's retired. He's gone after this year. Aaron Rodgers is gone. He's gone after he plays in the last Super Bowl. Aaron Rodgers wins the Super Bowl, born in year 83 for Vince Lombardi. Lombardi won 83 games in a 5-title, 7-year span. That's how you connect 83 with Super Bowl 57. The answer lies with Vince Lombardi. And Lombardi had 98 wins in his career, or with the Green Bay Packers, whichever one it is. Packers finished regular season 9-8 because it's all synced up with Vince Lombardi dying at the age of 57. His time with the New York Giants does connect to the last winner of Super Bowl 42. We're seeing this riddle play out. The Packers were as low as 4-8. Arizona is the 48th state admitted to the Union. The Packers win 5 straight games to make the postseason, chasing their 5th Super Bowl championship. 41-3. The last touchdown was a garbage time touchdown. 41-3. And I've taped that game. I'm going to watch that game. Mamma mia. Oh, my Lord. Were the Bucs trailer today? It don't matter. They keep on winning. They keep on winning. They feel the momentum. Both the Bucs and the Packers. Take the Bucs all the way to the NFC Championship game. Take the Packers all the way to the NFC Championship game. Vikings can be one and done. Vikings get a choke. The Giants, Tom Brady gets another crack against the Giants. The NFC scripts are easy. Now, can you picture Patrick Mahomes in a snow game at Buffalo? That'd be dope as hell. That'd be dope as hell because remember, state of New York is geometric Arizona. So, hey, Patrick Mahomes, his first road playoff game, excluding neutral sites. That would be something. That would be something that the Bills win on Monday Night Football to continue as the top seed with the head-to-head tiebreaker. Now, sorry, I was all paying attention to the World Cup, the biggest event in the world. And now we're back on with the Green Bay Packers right here. The Arizona Cardinals, as Gematria 90, 9-0, 9 for 9. Aaron Rodgers, Andy Reid is he may be born in the year of the monkey, number 9, Chinese zodiac order. And what was it? 9 straight wins. The Chiefs won to beat the 49ers when Andy Reid won the Super Bowl. So I think Andy Reid is a 9 life path. That would explain why Packers are winning 9 straight. Andy Reid's a 9 life path numerology. He is. Andy Reid, how many Super Bowls has he lost? He's lost Against the Patriots, he's lost against Tom Brady, so he'll be 1-3 after he loses to the Pack. That's for sure. The Kelsey brothers, they're definitely a psyop script, you see, because Packers Chiefs makes a lot of sense. Well, we'll include Bucks Chiefs rematch in the conversation, but then again, Aaron Rodgers and Patrick Mahomes have never faced off against each other before. You gotta imagine Rodgers against Mahomes. We don't know what that matchup is like because there's no prior matchup to compare to if this is the matchup in Super Bowl week. Who goes on top between Rodgers and Mahomes with zero prior meetings to judge entering that hypothetical Super Bowl? Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Bart Starr's number 15 too, and Rodgers can tie Bart Starr. This kind of reminds you of the Denver Broncos in the way. Broncos with defense and field position. Peyton Manning wasn't throwing 300 yards. Peyton Manning was actually throwing under 200 yards when the Denver Broncos defense carried him to the Super Bowl. And now right here, the Packers running game and defense is actually giving Aaron Rodgers a lot of help. They drafted on defense. I'm seeing the plays made on defense by the Green Bay Packers. Some are going to say, oh, this Bucs offensive line is awful. It's garbage, blah, blah. I'd be curious, watching the film, just how much of it is attributed to an increase in tempo. If the Bucs are going to increase in tempo. But then again, Tom Brady up against the Packer pass defense, that's the matchup too. That's the matchup. That's the matchup. That is. So the Eagles are 6-2 at home. I see right here. I think the Eagles will probably beat the Giants. They could be 7-2 at home, like Glendale, Arizona, having Gematria 72, and like the Packers being number 7 against the Niners, number 2, and then Eagles finish the year 7-3 at home because Packers has Gematria 73, and plus the city of Tampa, Florida, is Gematria of 73. And so that's how I know the Eagles are going to be one and done right here. 14-4, like the Gematria of Glendale, Arizona, does have Gematria 44. And the Cowboys should finish the year 13-5 because of Tom Brady having Gematria. Oh, yeah, man, it's a Vince Lombardi riddle. Yeah. That would be something. It looked pretty grim with the future parlays that I included on the Packers, but now those particular ones they're looking like they could be ba-boom, ba-boom. Especially if Goat LeBron is back. Especially if Goat LeBron comes back. Especially if he does. The NFC scripts are something. Yep, Niners 10 straight wins without number 10. Yep, they're fucked. They are. They're fucked. Aaron Rodgers, he goes back to Philadelphia. He beat Michael Vick and the Eagles when he won his Super Bowl championship, his first playoff win at Philadelphia. Aaron Rodgers gets another crack at Philadelphia. He's already been at Philadelphia, and Aaron Rodgers' thumb is healing up. His thumb is healing up. Where are we going to talk about that? His thumb is almost completely healed. Or it already is after seeing these Rockets throw the prior week. Vince Lombardi last coached the Washington football team, and the Green Bay Packers jump up on the Washington football team. You can't say that there aren't Vince Lombardi cues going on in favor of Green Bay. I'd say the gematria of that game worked out too today because Washington now has 7 wins and 8 losses. Gematria of Cleveland after losing to Cleveland. So ain't that something? Hopefully the Bears beat the Vikings next week. I don't know what happens after that. Hopefully Cardinals get the number 2 pick. But begs question: is Sean Payton the Dallas rumor? Sean Payton the Arizona? Sean Payton ball boy for St. Louis Cardinals? All that. Sean Payton is going to dominate the news cycle midweek, early weekday, in between playoff rounds in the NFL. The Dolphins are going to implode and miss the playoffs completely. The Steelers are losing. Looks like the Jets are out of there. We all know the Patriots will lose to the Bills anyways. But hey, that'd be revenge for Patrick Mahomes against the Patriots. He gets a crack at the Patriots. How about that? He gets a crack at the Patriots. But they get Buffalo. Close game. Yep, that's a crowded playoff field. It looks like the Steelers. Well, they could score a touchdown here. I'll just leave it here. Look out for Aaron Rodgers. Look out for Tom Brady. Look out for the 83 wins in a 5 championship 7 years span for Vince Lombardi. This is the year of Super Bowl 57. A giant upset, last NFC win. I think we're going to see some giant upset happening here for this playoff, for this particular playoff.